What is up, guys? This is DashCam Driver. Over the past week or so, we've been testing a new GoPro Hero 5 Black next to a standard dash camera. Many people, including myself, aren't happy at all with the options that are out there for dash cameras and are wondering if you can use a GoPro in its place. So does it work? Is it worth it? Let's find out. Okay, let's look at a standard dash cam first to get a feel for what you typically get out of an average dash cam in terms of audio and video quality.
This video and audio is from the dash cam that I currently use in my car. And I use it at the factory settings, meaning that this audio and video has not been retouched at all. This dash camera is currently shooting at 1080p at 30 frames per second and has one small microphone to record audio. As you can see, the video quality is pretty good as dash cams go. However, the audio quality definitely leaves something to be desired. It's quite poor. Currently, I'm sitting in a parking lot with the engine idling, so it may not seem that bad. But once you get on the road, I'm talking at a normal volume, the music is at a normal volume, I'm going about 45. The audio quality on this thing is absolutely terrible.
This is the GoPro Hero 5 Black. Also all at factory settings. Just for a baseline comparison, right now I have the GoPro set at the same resolution and frame rate as the dash cam, 1080p, 30 frames per second. Even at the same settings, you can really tell the difference in video quality between the GoPro and the dash cam. Now we're on the road with the GoPro. I'm speaking at the same volume, the music is at the same volume, I'm going the same speed, and the audio quality is much better. Any way you slice it, the GoPro is going to have better video quality than the dash cam. But that's no surprise. As for audio quality, the GoPro has 3 microphone ports compared to the dash cam's 1. So the sound is also vastly superior to that of the dash cam. So when the dash cam sounds like this, the GoPro sounds like this. So there you have it. Video and audio quality clearly go to the GoPro. So why wouldn't you use a Hero 5 instead of a dash cam if the overall quality is so much better? Well, the truth is, although the Hero 5 crushes the dash cam in the 2 main categories, video and audio quality, the dash cam actually blows away the Hero 5 everywhere else. Which brings us to the question, is it worth it? Let's dig a little deeper and lay everything out on the table to see how the GoPro stacks up against the dash cam. We already know that video and audio quality go to the GoPro. The next category is what I'm going to call battery and operation. So first, the battery. You don't have to worry about the battery in a dash camera because they all plug directly into your car's power. You can also do this with a GoPro, however, it may or may not work depending on which GoPro you have, and the GoPro doesn't come with a charging cable long enough to run all the way down your car and plug it into your charger, so you're going to have to go buy that separately. Kind of a pain in the butt. And if you decide you want to run your GoPro off its battery alone instead of going out and buying that cable, you should be aware that the GoPro Hero 5 battery life is absolutely horrendous. Filming at 1080p, 60 frames per second with the stabilization feature turned on, I'm lucky to get 1 hour of recording time out of my GoPro. As for the operation portion, most dash cams have a feature that automatically turns the camera on and off when you turn the ignition of the car on or off. This is really nice because you don't have to remember to turn the camera on or off, and it doesn't become a burden. You don't have to think about it, it just works. The GoPro doesn't offer that functionality. That means every time you get in your car, you have to remember to reach up, press the record button, and then every time you get out, you have to remember to turn it back off again. I don't know about you, but I would forget pretty regularly. That's why I think this category clearly goes to the dashcam. Next one is event and loop recording. Now this is probably the biggest distinguishing factor between a dashcam and a GoPro. Most dashcams have a feature where you can press a single button to mark a spot in the recording. Not all dashcams handle this exactly the same way, but by and large what happens is when you press the button, the camera will save the chunk of video from the time around when you press the button. Not only that, but most dashcams will also save that file into a separate location on your micro SD card so that when you go back later on your computer and try to find it, you're not stuck sifting through all the other videos that you don't care about. The GoPro doesn't really do this very well. The dashcam does this much more efficiently, which is why this category also goes to the dashcam. On to motion and impact sensing. This is something that the GoPro does not do at all, so it's very easy to give this category to the dashcam. Most dash cameras have a motion sensor so that when someone tries to break into your car while it's sitting in a parking lot, it will automatically turn itself on and record that person attempting to break in. Same goes for impact sensing. If you get in an accident or the dashcam detects a strike or an impact, it will automatically save the chunk of video around that period of time, just as if you had pressed the record button. This category also goes to the dashcam. And finally, what most people will agree is the biggest determining factor on whether they use a GoPro or a dashcam in their car, and that is price. The GoPro Hero 5 Black costs $399. Add tax and a mount to stick it on your windshield, and you're easily getting up right around $500. That's a lot of money for a dashcam. Most dedicated dashcams on the market right now are between $75 and $150. Price clearly going to the dashcam as well. So, is the Hero 5 worth it as a dashcam? Well, if you're considering buying a Hero 5 Black to use as a dashcam and nothing else, then the answer is absolutely not. While you can use it for that purpose, that's not what it was designed for, and you're going to get tired of turning it on and off, charging it, taking it up and down off your windshield so that it doesn't get stolen. All of those things are going to become really annoying really fast. But will it work? Absolutely yes, it will work. Once it's paid for, charged, mounted, and if you remember to turn it on, it'll work great. But will I be swapping out my dashcam for a GoPro Hero 5 Black? Definitely not. Ease of use is the name of the game here, and while the quality isn't as good as the Hero 5 Black, the dashcam is good enough. And I will gladly trade a little bit of quality for extreme ease of use and convenience. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks very much for watching, and please let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Smush the heck out of that like button, and please do not text and drive. See you guys next time.